Anyways, Caps, we're back here on the PS4 bridge, and we continue our playthrough, and we are on part 8. So, again, it's been really fun. I've been enjoying every playthrough, sometimes even looking forward to playing because I am having a lot of fun. So as you can see here, my captain is now an admiral. He'll always be a captain because I told Starfleet they can keep the promotion, but we'll play along. But we are at level 56, and all we've been doing daily is just dailies, the events, doffing, and now Admiralty. So as I've progressed, things have unlocked, as usual as it would on PC. So I have been keeping up with that as well, and quite enjoying it, enjoying the level up process. So I've been doing my duty officers, my crafting's unlocked, my reputation, keeping up with that, and Admiralty. So again, we will keep doing that along with our daily events, but the one thing that I am getting used to on console, I'll just go return to my ship here, is the space combat based on this ship's configuration. The one thing that happens is when you switch ships on console, the quote-unquote wheelwork changes, and I'll show you here in a second once we load in here. Now I've gotten pretty much used to a lot of like my manual firing off of my buttons like triangle, circle, square, and X, and whatever menus pop up from there, but that's because they're on auto execute. Now auto execute is almost like your spam bar light, if I can say your spam bar light. So for example, if you see there beam overload on circle, my torpedo high yield and my TAC team is on auto execute, and it's just going to, whenever I enter in combat, just turn on. And really it'll keep doing that while I'm in combat, which really is sort of like a spam bar. The only one that won't is beam overload. I could auto execute that, but I just choose to manually hit that. Triangle, you have a little bit more here, but the one thing that has changed in my BOF layout here, show quickly, go to inventory, ship crew, the Renegade, stations, is I finally got some Aux to Bat officers. They're only green quality just through doffing, and because I've leveled up the doffing to a certain level, I get to choose doffs for free. And I've chosen 2 green quality doffs so far, so that's going to help me with my cooldowns. So that's why I have it there, along with the shields and emergency power to weapons with reverse shield polarity, which I can feel the difference. Now, I can't auto execute eject more plasma, so as you can see, it's on my manual, it's on my triangle. So my square, I only have 2, but I'm also using photonic officer as a cooldown as well. So my cooldowns feel a lot better. Now the L1 button, there's a lot here, but this is because I've been leveling up my competition rep and I'm getting these items here. But I am auto executing these deploy satellite turrets for the extra DPS to help me out. You cannot auto execute universal consoles. Now, I can only imagine how this is going to be when you have a bunch of universal consoles you can't auto execute. So this is where I think is going to hinder a lot. But if you know where it is, so pressing that, and you just kind of know where it is, then you can sort of manually activate it quickly. Now L2, the one thing I've noticed, my evasive maneuvers before I got into the ship was here, but now because of the increasing captain abilities that you get, the wheel gets bigger and then things move around. I wish that they would have just kept the evasive maneuvers or certain things here and there just to where it was before. But this is where we've changed this. I have to auto execute the alpha, brace for impact, fire on my mark, go down fighting, focus frenzy. But I can't auto execute tactical initiative, so I have to go into the menu before battle to execute that. And then of course I am manually triggering tactical fleet and evasive maneuvers. So again, when it comes to doffing, I have pretty much kept it up with all my missions that come up that I can do. So this is a great way to level up. I still recommend, if you're starting, do so by just doffing. And then as you progress to higher levels, you will unlock Admiralty. And this is where the bulk of my experience will start coming now, because these assignments, they give you a lot of experience, which will keep going. But again, experience so far on PS4 still going strong. I'm still having fun. We're going to keep going through, so our plan today is just to go through our dailies, Admiralties, doffing, our daily events, maybe a couple missions, maybe do some patrols, and Defense Starbase 1. But it's been a great experience, and again, like I said, it's going to be great to see how this account does in a year. But we'll keep playing it. Today we're going to put this on the YouTube, so captains, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, along with liking, commenting any of the videos, so that I know where we need to improve. But we'll leave it there at this part.